We made it again. Welcome back to the channel. The Collegiate Sim Football Alliance is back in your face. We got to get some more action into the fold. We had our first set of updates. The first set of the GPA get updated. All of the players up to this point that has been created since season 1 all the way up till now, they're all ready to go. Got the strategies in, looking good, looking all fresh and so clean. You love to see it, and I can't wait to get this week started. But before we get on to everything, make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our homies, like I always say. Hollywood Sports and Sports Universe doing their thug fizzle. Yeah, I'm going to say it again. The thug fizzle on the Discord side. Also have the homies over there in the Sim League side. We got World Simulation League on the basketball side, doing on the hardwood, and then we got on the ice, we got the Great One Hockey Sim League. You see their billboards on every single game, so make sure you show some love to them. Head down the description down below, and I know I've been saying for like the past 20 games or so up to this point, but I'll update it eventually, so it's a lot easier for you to read, a lot easier for you to digest, and then we'll go ahead and get you all ready to go. So just head to the link, hit the Discord up, we'll direct you to all the other places. But outside of that, we're ready to get these two teams onto the field here. We're getting our second Division 2 versus Division 2 matchup in CSFA history. It's going to be the White Hill University Pirates going up against the Georgetown University Braves. Is going to be a real good one here. We got some user players still on Georgetown, trying to find some room to get them on our user players, but we still have some people that, it's just part of the game. We're going to have people go inactive, but they're still technically active, so they can't get rid of them. Gotta wait for the 21-day rule in order for you to actually get let loose of the inactive players, and then we pick up the new guys. So just gotta wait a little bit. I see Georgetown doing their thing. They got a victory I believe last week or the week before, and they couldn't get the victory next time. Actually, I double checked that. So they're actually 2-0 at the current moment. They did get the victory last week, and I can't wait to see how this goes down here as they look to try to get their third victory, and probably is going to be their toughest test to date. White Hill University has been known to upset D1 teams, and I believe up to this point they got like 3 wins over Division 1 team since the CSFA. We're in season 3, so you can't wait to see how they do. Haven't seen the Pirates. Are definitely one of my favorite Division 2 teams. I believe there was the one that I made because they have the Pokemon names within their Pokemon gym leaders and the professors within their lineup. So shout out to them. Can't wait to see how this one goes down. We're at 3 minutes and 40 seconds with the intro at the current moment. So I'll go ahead into the verdict here and let it load up a little bit. There you go. Do your thing. It's going to be Georgetown with a little bit of a edge towards the what's the word I'm looking for, the underdog side. Honestly, they're pretty evenly matched, but I think that White Hill is going to give Georgetown their biggest test of the season. They have a lot of playmakers all over the field. Got to watch out for Misty. Got to watch out for the homie in the backfield, Koga. Lieutenant Surge is doing his thing too, so watch out for him. Haven't really been getting a lot of views, or at least there wasn't a lot of views in the last D2 versus D2 team. More likely because there's not a lot of users on either of these teams, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes we got a little bit of an overflow, and we gotta make sure that all of our users are playing. So outside of that, I think we have everything all ready to go. I checked the settings again. Everything's all good. Everything's all sexy. Let's go ahead and hit this play game button as we get closer to the first 5 minutes of this video. The first video of 4. We have 4 games here for week number 3 here, and it's going to be a real good set. We're more than likely going to be staying to this type of setting going into next year as well, but we'll have another team that'll take place for Georgetown where where players can actually go. So I can't wait to see how that goes down. We got our first rain game of the day, and I believe there will be perhaps one more as we move into week number 4. But we still got 3 to talk about. Bugsy sends this one away from White Hill. Georgetown, with all of our user players, well, not all of them, but a good amount that actually created late, they are going to start this one off here for Georgetown at the 33-yard line. White Hill University in the white and orange, Georgetown in the green doing their thug. Not even going to say it. It's going to be Chacon with the catch, going to move to the 47-yard line with that play. 1st and 10 Georgetown. Beef Supreme already coming out with a bang. You love to see it. He's going to look to pass again, middle of the field. A lot of white and orange jerseys there, trying to knock that one down, and they do just that. It's going to be 2nd and 10. As we're going through this one, we're going to go through a little bit of what's been going down in this CSFA set. Right now, White Hill University is one of our D1 teams. It's their first appearance in Season 3. Shout out to them. They're looking to get the victory, passing across the middle. That's going to be no good on 3rd down. They got to send it to White Hill for the first time. But White Hill, they're looking to get the victory here. Georgetown, they're currently 2-0 so far. They beat OTEC, and they also beat Seven Sisters Academy. Seven Sisters Academy is probably the worst of the Division 2 teams. So White Hill is definitely, if not number 1, definitely number 2. I believe it's them and what's the other team that I was missing? Them and TCT is probably the top dogs, along with possibly actually Georgetown was a D2 team, but definitely before like we added the players here, Georgetown was definitely a tough contender as well. So good to see everyone getting better. Going through the rest of the teams here. This 1st and 25 here for White Hill. That's crazy. Surge sending this left side over the head of the receiver. But going into the Division 1 teams, Central Houston and what's the word I'm looking for? Central Houston and Mile High are the 2 undefeated teams in that set. I'm going to go ahead and get the statistics out for last week's game. You should have it. It should be within the actual sheets by tomorrow. So you'll see everything that we've done up to this point, passing that right side. And that's going to be the ground gym leader, Clay, getting that nice job there by Lieutenant Surge throwing that down the field. That's going to be 1st and 10 for White Hill. But as we've seen, out of all of our Division 1 teams, Mile High and CHP, Central Houston Polytechnic, they're undefeated at the current moment at 2-0. And then you also have right below them, there'll be East Augusta. They have a 1-1 record, so they're sitting at the number 3 spot. And then you have the 2 teams sitting at 0-2, and that's going to be Orange County State and Orlando Tech. Our new homies joined the fold. Still early, so still plenty of time for all the teams to make an impact. We're going to see the biggest one in regards to the impact, and as we get our first updates already cracked into the fold. This is their first game where players are going to be updated. Georgetown got a couple of updates in there, so kind of the same, but still had a little bit of juice there to add on top of the fold that they started. Good job by everyone on Georgetown and everyone in the league. Has been going well so far, as they're going to pitch it right side to a wide open Fatina all the way to the 20-yard line. White Hill doing exactly what I kind of expected them to do, just making this look a little too easy. 4.5-minute drive as they set up a pass to Misty. Could not get past the first defender. I think that would have been a touchdown if it was, but White Hill moving steadily. And right now, we're going to see one Division 2 versus Division 1 matchup. After this one, it's going to be East Augusta University, who came out of the victory last week against OCSU, and they will be going against Big Sky Tech. So actually not Big Sky Tech, it's Big Sky University of Technology, BSIT. So can't wait to see that matchup, as well as they set up for the field goal, and White Hill's going to get the first points on the board thanks to the gym leader Bugsy from Generation 2. So good job there from White Hill to get on the board. Georgetown is already in a little bit of a deficit, but they got the juice to get something going. Beef Supreme looking to get this lead as Cunningham takes that to the right side. That's a little bit of synopsis of what's been going on so far this season. Plenty more to talk about. Liking what I'm seeing here from Beef Supreme. He's showing a lot of heart, a little bit of accuracy issues, but that pretty much happens to every quarterback that does not have like a full team around them. I'm telling all the quarterbacks in the CSFA side, I wouldn't expect a consistent 60 completion percentage in the CSFA side. I would think that it will more be likely in the USFA side when we get some more players up there. A lot of teams have been making some moves. We're going to talk about the USFA next week, so we'll be getting that recorded for tomorrow. So watch out for that. Make sure you show some love to our professional teams. They all been putting in the work. A little bit of issues in regards to like consistency all across the board, parity wise, but you know, kind of in the fold that we are because we allowed pretty much the league to decide our fate. In regards to if they wanted to stay up in the USFA or stick to the CSFA and actually try out the collegiate side of things. A lot of people wanted to create and start their legacy in college, see how it's going to work there. And for the most part, we've got a lot of real good games on this season. Fumble on the play, and Sycamore is going to pick that up. Good job by Professor Sycamore. Whitehill's keeping on the board. But a lot of work here in regards to getting the league all ready to go for you. And going past that left side, there's going to be Misty snagging it over a defender like it was nothing. Here comes 1st and 10 Whitehill. We let the league pretty much decide if they wanted to get the collegiate game going. Nice pass to Koga. And we respect it. We're going to do what the people want. And so far, it's been a little crazy. You know, like we do have a lot of games to record, but overall, it's been fun to do, fun to watch everyone upgrade, fun answering questions, fun seeing what happens on game day. And yeah, we got to keep it going for you guys. I'm definitely going to be here for the long haul. If y'all are going to be here with me, I'll be there for you. So just got to bear with us while we go through a little bit of a skid here. Nice fumble forced by Georgetown to keep him out the end zone. As we're a little bit into the second quarter. I didn't say we were in the first, but good job there from Georgetown. And we're going to keep this one going for you. Like I said before, nothing too crazy from this league in regards to like getting, what's the word I'm looking for? Nothing too crazy in regards to getting, another fumble. And it looks like Georgetown did pick that up. Nothing too crazy. Like I said, nothing too crazy too many times, but it's just been a fun ride up to this point. Season 3. We're not planning on going anywhere anytime soon to pass over the head of the receiver. But yeah, it's been a fun ride. We're still tweaking a good amount of things. And I was telling one of my friends in the messages, like, no, there is no successful league within a set of 3 seasons. There is no such thing. We're trying to work our way to season 5, then season 10. And incremental goals as we go along. So we're here for the long haul. So we're willing to put in those bumps and figure out what is best for the league. And we're always open for questions and criticism. Just make sure you hit us up, show us some love, show some love to the videos. Like I always say, Whitehill's getting this ball back here. Lisa's taking this left side past the 45-yard line. And outside of that, everything has been going pretty chill. I'm going to go into the Discord really fast just to see one of the other things that we've been working on this season is getting the GPAs right for this Collegiate Sim Football Alliance, and it turned out really good this past off season. Essentially, the GPA, just so everyone could know what we're doing here, the GPA is pretty much our barometer not only for how active that your team is as a whole, but also the barometer for when we need to start considering adding more teams. Activity is pretty simple. You just do the check-in. You're helping your team increase their GPA, but there are other factors that go into it. If there is a player that is if there are players that are capped, which is stuck at 299, like I said before in another video, that'll help increase it. If they're uncapped, if they go past 299, that'll increase it. And then you have other factors like if they're bot players, if they don't have enough users on the team, then they'll get deducted GPA along with stuff like that. And up to this point, I could go through the whole spiel if you want me to, but so far so good. The first week in the GPA set is set for the off season all the way up to week number 2. So from when the last national championship and the United Bowl ends up to this point. So you pretty much had all that time to get an update, and it was pretty much kind of hard not to get a 4.0. And that's kind of how I made it. Everyone started out fresh with it, getting as much updates as you can, or getting one update, at least one within that time frame. So if you did that, then you helped the GPA for your team. And then it's going to be real interesting next week, as now it's going to be 1 week at a time. There is no off-season buffer to help boost it up. So make sure you watch out for that. It's going to be fun to see who goes down, who goes up. Orlando Tech sitting at the bottom at the current moment with a 2.4 GPA, so a little bit under average for their first GPA set. So I was very happy to see that. I was expecting around the 2-ish range anyway, so the fact that they beat that mark that I set for them in my head, that's very encouraging to see. And there's plenty of more times for them to get updated and get more players too. Look at Fatina down the sideline getting the block that she needs. That's a touchdown that's going to get erased thanks to Rowan. Unfortunate there for Whitehill to lose on their first touchdown of the day, but part of the process there, you got to make sure that you're staying humble and staying home with the blocks. It's going to be Surge passing this left side and could not quite get it done 2nd and 20, but going into the rest of the GPAs, Mile High University are Season 1 and Season 2 national champions. They ended the off-season set with a 3.4 GPA, so we went from 2.4 to 3.4, which is always good. All the teams are doing well, and Mile High, they did really good during this off-season up to this point, so they got a real good GPA. And the final GPAs here, we had 3 colleges that made 4.0 GPA, and that's going to be East Augusta University, Orange County State University, and Central Houston Polytechnic. So all 3 of those teams made the 4.0. Essentially means that they had a pretty active team all throughout the off-season up to this point. So shout out to those 3 teams there, and I can't wait to see how they maneuver this new GPA system that we've constructed. We started it a couple of seasons ago, and I think I pretty much perfected it up to this point. I made the sheet a lot better, a lot accessible to make on my side. And if you want me to keep up with it, if you want me to post the link for that specific sheet, I can definitely do that within the forum and in the Discord. Pretty easy to do, I'm not going to lie to you. It's just going through each one, clicking, and then I'll just have it on view mode, so nobody can edit it but me, and of course the people that have access to the USFA Gmail. So outside of that, it's been going real well. I can't wait to see how it goes next week in regards to the GPA. Looking into the game, Georgetown is getting his ball down the field. Look at Grimes go. Robert Grimes doing his thing. He tried to get the first down on 3rd down, but not quite getting it. You guys send it back to Whitehill. Kind of a low scoring affair. Whitehill did have the touchdown, but it was pulled back thanks to that penalty. And outside of that, we could go ahead and check a little bit more into the fold. We got a couple more players join up. So shout out to the homies. Let me see if I could get their names. I'll go ahead and shout them out while I am on this. We got the new homie Sketchy Keeps, and he's got his running back San Martin. So if you need an extra running back, or if you need someone in the wide receiver set, make sure you hit up Sketchy Keeps. He's been in the locker room, but he's been in the forum. Not the forum. I said the wrong thing twice, but he's been in the Discord for about a few days, I believe, and I think he just created not too long ago. So he should be up for grabs to just go ahead and set up. There goes Fatina again with another catch, and that time it's not going to be pulled away from a penalty. But plenty of games left in this one. Make sure you show some love to Sketchy Keeps. Get out to them. School admins, if you do not have a running back or if you need a little bit of extra juice in your backfield. And we also have linebacker, what's the name? Look for Gum Arabic, outside linebacker here from Terps. And if you know who Terps is, he's actually the general manager for the St. Louis Archers. He retired his filler, and now he's bringing a new player back into the fold. He said he wanted to try this CSFA one more time. Look at the drop in the bucket there to Whitney at the 29-yard line. Nice job there from Serge. But yeah, and I believe, if I can check correctly, he's already signed to school right here. OTech needs some more people to outline this defensive front, and they're going to bring him in looking to add some more into the fold. Nice job by Misty to get that catch. But going to be interesting to see how Terps and his new linebacker fits into the fold for OTech, who needs a little bit more juice. You seen last week they had a real good game in the first half, but it kind of went downhill when Mile High pretty much got their footing. Kick is up from White Hill and is going to be good from 46. Bugsy is on his game right before halftime, so it's going to be a 6-0 affair with the final 18 seconds here. We'll go over the stats like always. Looking at the video here, we're approaching 22 minutes. So a little bit more than I kind of wanted, but it's all good. It's part of the process. I did talk a little bit in the beginning, so it kind of happens. It's all good. Usually the first video goes a little longer because I have a lot of stuff to talk about in regards to the season, but I mean, not the season, but the week that we're currently on. But hey, it's part of the process. I'm kind of rambling here, but we're going to go ahead and move into the end of the first half with White Hill on top, 12 for 25 on the day for Lieutenant Surge, and Beef Supreme 7 for 16, 37 yards. And going into the team leaders really fast, I just got a message from Maddie. Let me see what he said really fast while I'm go ahead and chat about this. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and set that up there. I'll just double checking what he said. So, little quick news on the OTech side. They also made another signing. They will be getting their kicker into the fold for week number 4. So not this week. They'll be in for next week. I gotta double check what level kicker they got, but if it's a 3, it's gonna be real nice for them. I like the 2 as well, but the 2 is kind of decent. It's like whatever. So a lot more accurate than what he currently has. So definitely an improvement, whichever way he goes. Going into these stats really fast, I kind of just went away from it a little bit. Beef Supreme 7 for 16, 44%. Robert Grimes 4 for 9. And Chircond is a bot, so no worry about him. And see Grimes here, he had 1 catch for 3 yards. On defense, I don't see my homie here. He's not here, so probably not having the greatest of starts at the current moment. But still plenty of game left in this one. White Hill, almost 40 total plays in this one on their side, and they're leading in total yards. That's pretty much how the cookie is crumbling for them. Georgetown did get the turnover from White Hill, so good job for them. Both teams have a sack on the day. We could go back into the second half. Video is at 24 minutes, doing their thug fizzle, and it's going to be Georgetown sending this away to White Hill. They're going to get the ball back with the lead. Farshaw sends it to around the 16-yard line for Misty, taking that to around the 29-yard line. And here comes White Hill. Surge passing this middle of the field, but dropped. That should have been an easy catch, but going to be incomplete nonetheless, and it's going to be 2nd and 10. Handoff Koga, going to get around 3 on the carry. Now it's going to be a 3rd and medium situation here for the Pirates, looking for the conversion. Currently holding the lead, and Georgetown hasn't quite found their footing offensively. It's going to be pitched right side to the open Chuck. He's going to make the first 2 men miss, and now he's running to the 30 and gets chopped down by 2 Brave defenders. as they take it to the 29-yard line back in field goal range. All it took was that one pass to Chuck getting his job done, and Koga hitting the backfield, and there goes Laramie on the play, making the hit in the backfield, 2nd and 11, looking for the conversion. I'm going to go ahead and pass out of this one, and it's got a wide open man. That's going to be Clay again, making the first man miss inside the 20. Whitehill goes down to the 14-yard line. It's going to be Surge again, looking for the corner route, and deflected there by the defensive back behind the wide receiver. It's going to be 2nd and 10. And that's going to be no good there, but the holding penalty will make it 2nd and 20. Got to back it up a little bit further back if they got to settle for the field goal, but I'm sure they're still looking to get that 6. It's going to be Surge passing the right side, caught by Misty, so pretty much back to where they started before the penalty. 3rd down and 10. 15 for 31 on the day. Lieutenant Surge is doing his thing, though. Closing in on 300 yards. Quick pass, Whitney. She's not getting the first down, just a little short. 4th and inches. And they're going to settle for the field goal. Let me move the cursor. I just realized that it was just sitting there. And the kick from Bugsy is going to be all good. And we got ourselves a 2-possession ball game in favor of Whitehill. Georgetown looking for the score. Hasn't quite found it. Here comes 1st and 10 for Georgetown at the 27-yard line. Setting up in the shotgun tight formation, one of my favorites. It's going to be Grimes. Going to get a couple yards on that play down to the 29-yard line. Pitch left side is going to be Grimes, a juke move, and it's going to be 1st down play. Going to be a penalty on Whitehill, but they're going to go ahead and decline that one. Just going to take the play that happened, and it's going to be enough for the 1st down. 6 for 20 on the day for Grimes. It's going to be faking the handoff. Grimes tried to pass it to the right side, but not quite getting it done. Handoff up the middle is going to be a gain of about 3, and it's going to set up 3rd and 7. Handoff, Grimes going to fall forward, but not getting the job done. Once again, stuffed by this Whitehill defense, and Whitehill's going to get this ball back. Just wanted to double check a few more things that's happening inside the league. Got a lot of pings here. Okay, I got a general chat. Let me just double check a couple of things. Okay, there you go. So double checking for Surge, looking for the pass deep right side, and it's going to be Whitney making the first man miss as she spinned out of the way. Here comes Whitehill once again with that passing attack. 4 for 65 on the day for Whitney. It's going to be Surge once again. Looking deep right side again and deflected by the 2 Georgetown defenders. Here comes 2nd down. Handoff Chuck, trying to find the crease, but can't quite get through the hole. Going to take just the 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 8 coming up. Pitch left side and pass off the mark, and the quick hold by Helm is going to send this one to the decline side. It's going to be 4th and 8. Whitehill's going to have to send it back to Georgetown. Final 2 minutes, 17 seconds of the 3rd quarter. This one's going out of bounds. Looks like it's around a 20-yard punt or so. And here comes Georgetown back on offense, down 9 points. They're going to go 5 wide here. Definitely going for that pass. Quick pitch right side. Should have been picked off. And it's going to be moving up 5 yards anyway thanks to the penalty. So Georgetown gets a little saving grace, if you will. First and medium here. Be Supreme looking for a man. Comeback route is good. Look at Cunningham go down to the 20. Chase down inside the 10. Knocked down, and unfortunate there for Georgetown. That play does not count for anything but a loss of 10. That is tough right there for Georgetown. Could have been exactly what they needed. And here comes first and 15. Can they replicate that is the question. No, they cannot. After the penalty, they throw the ball away. Beef Supreme just led his receiver a tad too much, and Brawley right there, the fighting gym leader from what I believe is gym number 3, generation 3, snagged that one. It's going to be 2nd and 10 after that incomplete pass. That was a tough break there for Georgetown. It's going to be Lieutenant Surge looking for a man again, right side, incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 coming up here. And actually, I didn't say this earlier, but I don't have any other alternate jerseys here for Georgetown. I did not make them for any of the Division II teams. But going into this week here, we're going to see only custom jerseys made by yours truly and Caboose. So we're going to be getting a new look here for these teams. I can't wait to see how they look in Season 3. I believe I'm going to stick with the normal set that I have for East Augusta for the next game. They're going to be playing BSIT, passing it left side, caught by Cunningham, so he does make the play. 2nd and 1 coming up here as we end the 3rd quarter. And here comes Georgetown coming up here for the fold, trying to get the conversion, trying to get some points. Handoff on the cutback here from Grimes, but he's going to be stopped short by Byron. 3rd and 1 coming up here. Won't be surprised if we see the run play. It's going to be Supreme. Quick pitch right side and dropped. And I don't think he was going to get the first anyway. 4th and 1. Are they going for it? No, they will not. They'll send it back to Georgetown. Elisa taking that one as far as she can down to the 39-yard line. And here comes Whitehill back on offense, trying to put the exclamation point on this ball game. It's going to be Surge passing out of this one, passing it to Koga, getting around 4 on the play. Final 9 minutes here in the 4th quarter. Whitehill pretty much controlled the narrative the whole way through. Koga well over 50 yards now after that play. 3rd and 3 coming up here. Will they run the ball again is the question. Falls forward and just a yard shy. Whitehill more than likely going to punt this one away. Here comes the punt here. However, sending this one, it is going out of bounds by the looks of it inside the 20, so can't do too much better than that. Doesn't quite have the leg to actually get it past the 10, but I'm sure they'll take it. Georgetown still has to drive the length of the field in order to get some points, and Grimes doing what he can with the football. 2nd and 8. Going to be 3rd and 7 after that one. And nice defense here from Whitehill overall. See right there, 11 carries, 29 yards. Grimes doing what he can, but has not quite found the juice. Look at Tricon adjusting to that football. He almost outran it, but snagged it from right behind his back. 1st and 10, Georgetown. Pitching right side. There goes Tricon again inside Whitehill territory with that one. And it'll be within their best interest to get some points on this drive. See Elaine Tricon doing her thug fizzle, handing it off, knows a fake, and it could have been picked off if that pass was just a little bit slower, if that defender had a chance to actually get the job done. Supreme pitching this one and deflected again. It's going to be 3rd down coming up. Here comes Beef Supreme passing on the looks like the in and out route there, but no dice on the third down play. Now it's going to be fourth down. I don't think they're going to stay on the field. They're going to send it back to White Hill. 5 minutes left in this ball game. We'll talk a little bit about the next matchup. East Augusta, like I said before, came off of the victory in regards to beating OCSU in the game that concluded week number 2, and now they're looking to make it 2 in a row. I've been talking to the not the general manager, but talking to the school admin of EAU. He's not really a fan of how it went down. Should have been a lot easier to get the offense rolling, so he said he's going to make some changes into the fold. So make sure you stand by for that one. It's going to be a real good game. BSIT is another one of those solid Division II ball clubs. And let's see how Surge passes this one here. Drops it in the bucket, but could not get the catch from the receiver. 3rd and 8. Pass right side, caught by that girl Patina down to the 40, keeping the clock moving. Georgetown definitely needed that stop there on 3rd down, but couldn't quite get it done. And now White Hill has a chance to burn even more clock. It's going to be Surge passing it again. Looking left side, pass just a little off the mark there. Receiver couldn't locate it. 2nd and 10. $20 for 42 on the day. Give it to Koga, but he's not going anywhere after that run play. 3rd and 9 coming up here. And they're inching closer to field goal range, but I'm sure they're just looking to try to get this conversion, keep the clock moving. Passing it again is Surge, and deflected. Is going to be incomplete. 4th and 9 coming up here for White Hill. They're going to have to send it back to Georgetown. Don't think they're close enough for the field goal. Bugsy is probably sweating thinking about how far that kick would have been. It's going to be out in the back of the end zone for the touchback. You've seen the billboard in full display there, the World Simulation League. You got my boy Armani Rebellion. If you think you can make a center that is as good as mine, try it. Try your luck. Here comes the homies over there. Georgetown, with possibly their last drive of the game, is going to be Beef Supreme left side and dropped. 3rd and 10 coming up here. And Georgetown needs to get the conversion if they want a chance to get some sort of points. It's going to be 2 minutes, 10 seconds. Pitch right side and throws it to no one in that particular area. Now it's going to be 4th down. Georgetown looking for the points and the 1st down. But they'll need to get the 1st down first. Here comes Supreme under pressure. And no dice there. White Hill holds them down. It's going to be 1st and 10 here. Looking for the conversion. One more 1st down from White Hill will close this game. Koga dragging the player with his leg. And he got around 6 on the play as Georgetown calls timeout number 1. Going for the bunch, said Surge is passing this one. Looking left side, caught by Koga right at the 1st down mark, but got stopped just a little shy. And it's going to be 3rd down and inches. Handoff, Koga falls forward, and it's going to be Maryland making the tackle. It's going to hold them out of the actual chance to get the 1st down. Georgetown calls their final timeout. Set up Bugsy with a straight kick, and no dice there. It's going to remain 9-0. Now Georgetown essentially has this drive to at least try to get some points in the not 2-point conversion, but the onside kick to try to stay available. 2nd and 9 here. It's going to be Supreme pitching it left side off the hands of the receiver, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 9. Passing it right side is going to be incomplete. 4th and 9 coming up here. Setting up the new set of downs after this play if they cannot get the conversion. Be Supreme probably with his last pass, but he's trying to change the narrative and it's not going to help them. Giovanni the ground gym leader of gym number 1. He says no to that play. And White Hill is going to take the victory in this one. Final score is going to be 9-0. Very hard fought battle there by Georgetown, trying to get the victory, but just a little bit outmatched and outplayed there by White Hill. White Hill, like I said before, is one of those teams that you cannot sleep on. They do have the ability to make some serious moves and serious plays. And this time around, Georgetown just did not quite have enough to get the job done. Georgetown will be back next week. We still have some users here, so we're going to keep the ball rolling. 3rd and 13 coming up here. Looking for some plays to get, not looking for some plays, but looking to get the victory in the next 2 seconds. Here comes the stats coming up here for the few players on Georgetown, but 12 for 35 on the day. Be Supreme didn't have the greatest of games like we've seen in the last 2 victories, but 2 interceptions on the day, 83 yards. Lieutenant Surge's defense held them down pretty good. I'm not going to lie to you. But going into the team leaders here, just to see what the users did. We see Cunningham 2 for 9. He also had that big play that got pulled away. Should have a lot more yards than this, unfortunate. But Grimes here, 11 for 29. Checking into the defensive side of things. I do not see the homie Laramie, so he's not there. Going into the team stats, see right there, White Hill University over 70 yards, and can't really do too much better than that. 351 yards to 104. 2 turnovers in favor of White Hill. They got the 2 interceptions on the quarterback. Going into the player stats, actually let's check the time here while I'm rolling. It's going to be 42 minutes on this video at this point, so real good job here by me. Make sure that it's all good to go for you. Horton Jr. had 1 catch for 1 yard, only had 1 target. And going into the defensive side, just so I can find the homie Laramie, 4 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, so solid game from him. Looking forward to see what he could do as the sole user player on defense for Georgetown, doing the best he can, but just not enough in this particular mindset. But we got 3 more games left to go through. Good job by both of these teams here. We got 3 more to go through. It's going to be a D2 versus D1 matchup. East Augusta is going to take on Big Sky Tech in what should be a solid game as well. So I'll go ahead and set up for this one and look forward to this one. So make sure you stand by. Give us another 20-30 minutes or so, and we'll be back online with some more football CSFA action.